Welcome back to the key passages of the Summa Theologica. We are on number 8 right now, and we are in 1, 2, 3. And I think this is aptly named because part 1, question 2, article 3 is by far the best known and the most famous article of the entire Summa Theologica. There's 3,000 articles in the Summa, and this is the one that's best known. Because I'm trying to make these brief, these videos, I'm not going to be able to probably do this justice, but this has to do with the proofs for the existence of God, and Thomas lays out 5 of them. And the first is the proof through the first mover. Okay, so basically things are in motion, and something moved something which was also moved itself, and eventually you go back and back and back, and you can't just keep going to infinity. And so there had to have been an unmoved mover at the beginning of time, and that's God. And the second one is the uncaused cause. The third one is possibility and necessity, which is similar to that. If everything in the world is just possible to exist and not absolutely necessary, like you and me, then there has to be something that's necessary. And Thomas says, well, that's God. And then degrees of perfection is number 4, where we notice things are better than others. Things are smarter or prettier or more beautiful. And so Thomas says, well, if there's all these degrees of perfection that we notice, there must be something that has all perfection in it. And he says that's God. All right, so why do I have ducks on a screen? Because the 5th proof for the existence of God is actually my favorite. It's called governance of the world. Sometimes people call it the proof through intelligence. And think of it this way. You see ducks flying south in the winter, and you say, you know what, they didn't wake up this morning and figure this out themselves and get together and decide what they're going to do. They're just kind of being moved. We call it instinct, but Thomas isn't going to just say, oh, it's instinct. There's something behind this. There's some intelligent design behind this instinct. And so here's the 5th proof for the existence of God. It's taken from the governance of the world. We see that things which lack intelligence, like ducks and beavers and ants and birds, such as natural bodies, act for an end. And this is evident from their acting always or nearly always in the same way, so as to obtain the best result. Okay, ants build mounds, and beavers build dams, and birds build nests, and they do it quite well, right? Hence, it is plain that not fortuitously, but designedly do they achieve their end. Now, whatever lacks intelligence cannot move towards its end unless it be directed by some being endowed with knowledge and intelligence, as the arrow is shot to its mark by the archer. Therefore, some intelligent being exists in whom all natural things are directed to their end, and this being we call God. Okay, isn't that exciting? This has to do with teleology, which we'll talk about in another video. It has to do with the governance of the world, with providence, with God moving all things to their end. All right, there you have it, the most popular article of the Summa, 1, 2, 3, the proofs for the existence of God. God bless you.